This has storylines galore. Colin Johns gets it started. Let's play pickleball.
Point. Saw Christian look up a little bit. We do have a slight shadow situation for the moment on Humana Championship Court. Could affect the sight lines.
And a couple of errors right out the gate, and the Johns brothers will happily accept those.
2-0-2.
And clean winner rope from CJ.
Oh my, Colin.
And this is what they did yesterday. They came out just roaring out of the gate and never looked back.
Start out.
Great start, 3-0. Alshon and Daescu looking to get on the board.
Point.
There's that strong side, right side.
Oh, and that, I mean, Christian Alshon was more on the left side of the court than the right side, and that forced Ben Johns to change his first volley location.
And shake it, bake it, and I mean, we have a couple of power forwards over here just boxing out.
Yeah, and I had a slight preference to return to Andre Daescu in this matchup, but if Christian is going to be a presence up at the kitchen that significantly, they might need to change up their return spot early.
You mean that significantly? Correct. That thing we just saw right there where he's everywhere.
3-3-1.
And unwinding the stack to go with it. He's there again. They might want to change that immediately. Points aplenty to start here. And that is indeed, Ben immediately says enough. Because the energy a team gets from that, those are winning points differently. They leave a mark. Christian, what are you doing?
Yeah, this is exactly what I was expecting. Same patterns as the Wright and Duong match.
Point.
Fortunate, but nice roll speed up from Andre Daescu.
I think the difference is the talent level of this duo in doubles specifically is better.
Yes.
Oh my! Oh, swing and a miss. Andre's there. And it's Ben Johns who gets the final shot through the middle, but entertainment value off the charts to start here.
Great call and John speed up right up the line. And you take advantage of that, switch that they had to do on the shake and bake attempt. Oh, that was as awkward as a swing as you're going to see from Andre Daescu.
You didn't see it. I think it just barely touched the tape.
Must have been.
Had to for him to just miss. And they choose not to unwind here, which is smart.
Point.
I mean, we have played 5 minutes and both teams have 5 points.
Johns brothers just so tough when they only have to cover 75% of the court. I love this strategy for them. If you want to speed up, it's Colin's backhand and Ben's forehand in your face.
But CJ chooses not the best speed up of his own, and his brother pays the price.
That's exactly what happened. And a nice slide to the left from Andre Daescu.
Yeah.
Has such a wonderful inside-out forehand, and you can see by how awkward of a swing he forced from Ben Johns. That was a good one.
Lefty save from CJ. Wow, so he lays a lefty drop in the middle, right in the kitchen, and gets a mistake. So now 6-5 for the Johns brothers.
Wow, just sneaky from Christian Alshon. And
CJ was surprised.
But CJ, I mean, he's 5 feet off the kitchen line. I understand it was a sneaky shot, but you have to be more ready than he was.
I'm not sure why he jumped out of there.
Yeah. So it's just peppering the middle and a lot to Andre Daescu, and then just a random dink out wide when Alshon starts to take too much court in the middle on these neutral dink rallies.
What a drive from Andre, my goodness, and dipping at him.
Massive.
With that proton flamingo. You know us Flemings like flamingos, so what a shot from Andre right there.
And that's really the difference right now, is some uncharacteristic errors from Andre Daescu, not only on the soft stuff, but on a couple speed-up opportunities as well.
On the first one was impressive from Alshon there.
I agree. Reload too quick from Ben Johns.
And Adam, when there's a match like this where people are scoring 2 and 3 times every possession, do you feel that as a player?
Oh, absolutely you do. You know, a lot of times these high-level matches, you get side-out battles. So to get clumps of points for both teams early is something they're thinking about.
And Ben finds the middle as Andre's reach can't get there. A little discussion about a timeout, and that isn't signs. Has just a whole bag of them over there.
What a champ.
Love her and her support of pickleball. And here we go, back in play. And get a missed return again. Just one timeout. I think that was a good use of their one timeout by Christian and Andre. Just a little bit of the tape there.
On 6-2.
Great step over from Ben Johns to pick that off, because Colin hit that third, which was pretty good, and he just stayed in the back of the court.
Just, I'm done here.
Give little brother room.
Game point for the Johns brothers. And in 11 minutes and 50 from Andre, life was good for them. So can Christian and Andre figure this out? Yes, please. Welcome indeed, Tennis Channel audience. Hands for days.
Yeah, perfect execution from Alshon and Daescu, and they lose the point. That's just what the Johns brothers do to you. Electric hand speed. That's big time for Andre Daescu and the confidence. He didn't play his cleanest game in game one, and that's just the start he needed with that quality counterattack.
Okay, so team power forward gets the ball back, and they need it. They need a lead. That'll send the confidence oozing through them. I don't need Andre.
Yeah,
I don't need Andre.
Absolutely. Wonderful cross-court roll drop. One big step forward and a backhand winner for Christian Alshon.
Oh, and Andre's able to counter that cross court at him.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that Ben was caught off guard by that one. I understand close proximity and lots of power in the two-handed backhand of Daescu, but Ben Johns is normally on that ball.
Second serve.
Yeah, that's that's his one. Neutral dink miss of game 2. That's his one. He can't have any more for his team to have success.
How about missed serves?
No, that's not good either.
So that carried over, and it cannot happen against the best team in the world, who, despite that moniker, is playing their last tournament together.
Oh, that's the inside-out forehand. And off the bounce offense. That wasn't neutral at the kitchen line. That was more of a 4th or 6th shot from Andre. But he needs more. Christian Alshon taking more court in the middle.
And CJ lets it go, and the roar on the other side tells you that was in. So they were scoring in bunches, were the Johns brothers in game 1, yet to hit the scoreboard here. We're watching Christian. Just wide there, so a lot of work done.
Yeah, they finally had that hard and low drive shot allow an easy avenue forward, and Christian just missed the drop.
What a get from CJ at the backside of the paddle. CJ's got the M and Humana in his sights.
Yeah, Christian is in there with the backhand dinks.
And Andre threads it down the line and wins that. What a beautiful patient point right there for Daescu specifically. And what a shot to win the rally. Uh-oh.
Oh, he did let it go.
You don't usually get another try to let it go.
Yeah, and that previous point, Andre did not even have a two-handed backhand when I used to play him, and that shot has gotten so much better for him.
Side out.
Yeah.
All right,
but pushed off the line there by Colin Johns. Nice spot picking from CJ.
Great start. They get the first 4.
Second serve.
Inside out filth from Andre.
Yes, it was.
0-4-2.
Wow, a couple dink errors from Ben Johns. So again, stay with the goose egg. This is where you have to add at least 1.
Second serve.
Mama, that's what they want. Yes. And of course, Christian's going to be leaning heavy, thinking that he's going to get a backhand with Andre Daescu back in the court. But nice volley from Colin Johns to go across the body, and Alshon was late switching over to the forehand.
That's wide from Ben, so 3 errors over the last 2 minutes from Johns. 5-0.
Yeah, on some of his best shots too. Such a consistent dinker, and the backhand roll seems to never miss for Ben Johns.
Okay, so point of emphasis for CJ to bring that volley cross the court.
Well, I mean, if Alshon's not even going to be in the middle of the court, he's going to be on Andre's side. That's exactly what Colin needs to do. It's a nice adjustment for him because when he's playing to space and looking to keep Andre Daescu back, Alshon's been having a field day.
0-5-2.
Wow, third miss there as well. And again, not unwinding the stack, so Alshon, very capable left side player here.
So much spin on those shots from Alshon. And Colin was like, I'm done blocking. I'm going to go for a punch. And end up being mid-shin.
Through the middle, and Andre the Giant is on it in game 2.
Switch those spots, big man.
6-0.
Wow.
Offense off the bounce, and it is much needed.
Second serve.
The roll, if it travels just a little too far, I mean, there's nothing Alshon can do. He almost got that desperately back. Second try to add to the lead.
Point.
I don't think he saw it.
Yeah,
and this is the shadows.
Yeah, that was a clunker of a swing. I mean, great drive from Andre.
7-0-2.
I mean, not good enough to force a swing like that.
Oh,
that is
tricky,
slippery.
CJ, and he's calling timeout.
Interesting.
Wow, ties, and we didn't know we needed zip ties, but we got them. So here we go.
I mean, just look at these efficient strokes and footwork and controlled lunges from all four players on the soft stuff. It is just textbook.
And Christian's like, you don't even hit one to me, and then I got to deal with one in my chest.
Yeah, that's usually how it works. You get frozen out, and then you take one at the Adams apple. That's two very nice speed-ups on back-to-back points. One before the stoppage of play from Colin Johns.
Again, Alshon on the left here.
And now out wide to Andre is open for Colin, who has not hit it over there when the sides are switched.
Oh, and Alshon screams at CJ there. And just to go back to the fact that the Colin Johns algorithm even senses when there is a tent flap that is blowing and affecting the algorithm, and we got that fixed. That's wild. Where are you going, brother? Okay.
Point.
Just way too much movement there from Alshon.
Yeah, I agree completely. Nice mid-pace attack from Colin Johns. But I think if Christian Alshon's feet are completely set, he's going to crack that.
Oh my, I know. CJ didn't even think about going to the left there. Oh, it hit Ben's paddle on the way past.
Yeah, and that's how game 2 is going. And I mean, there's been a lot of things that have changed in game 2, and for me, number 1 is clean play from Andre Daescu.
Yes.
That is the difference.
Again, is this the finale for Ben and Colin or not?
Second serve. 7-2-2.
Oh, screams it in. Colin calls it out. Challenge. And is Andre on board with the challenge? He's going back to return the ball. I'm pretty sure that challenge has been revoked by your partner there, Alshon.
All those antics from Alshon and the visceral reaction. Andre's like, no, it was out. Let's play another point.
Okay.
Great hand speed from Alshon.
And CJ's doing it, and yeah, that's why we feel Andre is the perfect partner for Alshon, who had as gut-wrenching a loss as you could have earlier today in mixed. And just so cash,
yes. Great fill from Ben Johns, and again, the Colin Johns slide to his right and the punch of the backhand right up the middle. Andre
and rocking. They're playing all day on grandstand because we only need one court for our semifinal Saturday here. So the exposure for them, and the only way to watch this, guys, is to get the Pickleball TV app, hit that QR code, start your 30-day free trial, and you'll get all the courts, including the future stars that are represented here in the PPA Tour Junior campaign. I love every minute of this. CJ very frustrated with something at the end of that. Didn't had his first reset was good and then started getting higher. So they've been stuck on 7 forever. I mean, that is a rocket launcher of a forehand from Andre.
Yeah, heavy. I mean, all you can hope to do is just not let the big man step into it, and that's exactly what happened on the previous point. He had the quality technique, the contact point, and all of his momentum moving forward.
Inside out from CJ goes wide, and he looks to the heavens, and not only were they get to 8 but to 9 as well. 2 points from forcing a third deciding game. And that gets in the jet stream and goes deep, and the wind is picking up, the sun is going down. That favors who?
I think that favors Christian Alshon and Andre Daescu. Anything to alter the algorithm.
Yes, please. Including a two-handed backhand volley out of the air from Ben.
Communication in the middle from Daescu and Alshon. Alshon's been creeping over.
Pulls the trigger. CJ was beat, but let it go.
All he could do was just duck down and hope.
So they do get a couple, but can't make the last one. Alshon was just itching to get involved and pulled the trigger when he could. Now they're back to traditional unwind the stack format, which I think is what they should do.
I agree with that. Andre looking to change direction and avoid an extended cross-court dink rally with Ben Johns.
And just a little angle of the paddle there by CJ, and he beats Alshon.
Yeah, that's a tough one. With Alshon's going to reach in with the backhand to take it out of the air, okay, but when he gets his footwork to take a forehand in the middle, Even someone with his athleticism is exposed out wide.
Oh, ATP defended beautifully from Alshon and from Daescu. And look at that, screaming all the way back there as Andre was terrific. Stopped the ATP and then got the finish. You love when you get to do the offense and the defense in 1 point.
Oh, how does that drop in?
And that's 2 or 3 that CJ's on his choice let go past him.
Yeah, I actually think both brothers could have hit that ball, and they choose not to.
2 points from getting to a third game. And a half-hearted, sort of in a hurry third, right, or fifth, I mean.
Alshon was already, he was coming to the kitchen too quickly. You're plenty quick, Christian. Finish that shot, then get up there.
Speed up from Ben, finds the tape, and we are at game point for the 6th seed.
10-5-2.
Christian has been here before. That we thought would be very close isn't.
32 on the win call-in for them, but significant others and family members, it is difficult to play with.
Wow, what a counter from Andre right out the gate to get the ball back.
0-0-1.
And Andre has stepped up his game.
Has he ever?
Second serve.
Now shot in. He made the adjustment because the Johns brothers have been first volleying back behind Christian.
0-0-2.
He was ready for that one. Nice work from the brothers to neutralize that shake and bake attempt.
Wow, and you do not see Ben get tagged inside out very often, and he is wearing that one.
Crafty inside out.
1-0-2
has had that shot from day one.
What a save from CJ. And Ben returns the favor.
I mean,
wow.
Normally it's at least 5 or 10 points down the line that you get to re-tag somebody, and you know, for the best player in the world, you just get it on the very next point.
So you just feel the buzz in the crowd, like, is this it?
Going two-handed roll heavy from the kitchen line.
And you know what there are in all the kitchens? There's counters. Yes. And there it is right there from Andre Daescu. What a shot.
And it's such an awkward ball, but he got on top of it and hit it down low to Ben into such an awkward spot.
Point.
Yeah, that second ball, the initial speed up was great, but that second ball is the one that does the damage for Ben Johns.
Scream with the older brother out, but we're still going.
Yeah, Ben just protecting his face on that ball.
Oh, sitting on it, but CJ's there with the D, but not on the last one. Wow.
Yeah, what an initial counter from Christian Alshon. That is such a great shot for Ben Johns. And Alshon, instead of sliding to his right, he loads up on the forehand side and just gets on top of it.
Sometimes you just got to stay home. One apiece. We will switch ends at 6, which later in the day is a factor. The wind is a little bit, not like it was earlier this week. Great scrap from Alshon and Daescu to get to the line.
Precision soft stuff, nothing to work with for anybody.
Yeah, Ben's sitting on the ball out of the air, and then it's CJ that ultimately pulls the trigger.
Yeah, and you're right, sitting on the ball out there, every single one, Ben is hoping
to
take it out of the air, and every time he has to shuffle, retreat, and take it off of the bounce because of the quality of dinks from Andre Daescu.
Little chat from Christian and Andre there. Wow. Punch-alicious there from CJ. What a volley.
Yeah, he was in a massive amount of trouble after that return, late getting to a spot, and still hits it clean.
What a read from CJ. But he's going to pay the price, ultimately not his fault. I love that he got in.
Yeah, and you just feel like Andre is going to get on the outside of that ball and finish it cross court. It always goes to the middle, and Colin Johns is just a little late getting to that spot on the last ball.
And they just jammed Colin up enough. So unlike game 1 where it was rapid fire 2 and 3 at a time, we are still one apiece here in the ultimate game number 3. Is that staying in? The answer is yes, my goodness. So Ben puts the reverse windshield wiper in play. It goes over the big fella's heads, and they still win the rally.
Yeah, what a roll from Daescu. That's the first time that he has fully rolled cross court offensively.
Unbelievable drop and get, but they're in trouble. Oh, and then Andre doesn't take advantage. Adam, Andre and Alshon won 3-2, 4-3, 4-3 coming into this. So they are a team that was full of confidence. That's going to help them here in game 3. Just, I never, that was the most awkward Ernie I have ever seen from Ben there.
The paddle position was pretty gross on that particular shot for Ben. He changed it at the last minute.
Wow.
And Andre missed a couple of one-handed backhands out of the air long, and this time countered well by his opponent, so he's going to have to pick his spots on that particular shot moving forward.
And just a little game plan from older brother to younger brother there. Okay, you said he was allowed to have one, and you called him out early in game 2, and he did not miss again, so there's the one again.
And I think Ben had an opportunity to possibly speed up that ball. He hits it back cross court and earned the air, so I'm not going to second guess the man.
2-3-1.
Oh, and then a missed return from Alshon, so tied up now at 3. Again, we'll switch ends at 6.
Great 3-1.
And Ben chose not to pull the trigger until he got the perfect one and takes the lead back with a beauty.
4-3-1. Second serve.
Okay.
Yeah, Ben loaded up pretty well. Just extended
4-3-2.
enough on the two-handed backhand. Nice pull from Andre.
Wow, CJ still going down on one knee twice. But the relentless assault from Daescu, and Alshon gets the ball back.
Oh, yeah, that was a quality firefight. I can't believe a couple of those came back, and Andre stuck with it, continuing to take the ball out of the air with pace.
So they now trail in game number 3.
Second serve.
From Ben Johns. He is taking that up the line or into the body of Alshon so frequently, and Andre Daescu completely caught off guard.
Three, 4-2.
Ugly possession for Alshon and Daescu. So they led 3-1, gave up 3 on the last offensive opportunity for the Johns brothers. Let's see if they add to their lead.
Second serve.
That's what the Johns brothers want.
Yeah, well, I know, and it clipped the tape because that's a questionable speed up to that location from Andre. But it worked out. That's a great punch. So down on a knee, Colin Johns pops up and then punches a counter, and it's the backhand back to the middle.
And why aren't we unwinding here? I just don't understand. Right, Alshon and Daescu, I don't get it.
I mean, two just tall, athletic guys that move well.
And from 3-1 down to 6-3 up, and they've got him doubled. It carries a little extra weight. Let's see if Alshon stays on the left. He's going to almost have to from that serve. And Ben Johns says, you know what's done? That point is done, not us.
Yeah. And a very happy innocent bystander in Colin Johns just sitting over there on the right. And I'll just tap your paddle, and we'll move on to the next one.
Seven, 3-2.
And I do agree with the palpable buzz in the area. Of course, a semifinal of this caliber always has a buzz, but it's different today.
Wow, Colin.
In there, Christian.
That is just magnificent from Andre Daescu. My goodness.
Yeah, that's the Johns brothers sliver, where Ben is late to cover the middle and Colin is fading to his right. What a shot, Andre.
I mean, Colin Johns has multiple times on the dead run made an incredible volley. None better than that one.
Yeah, sticks.
4-7-2.
In a little bit of a hurry again is Alshon.
Ball got behind him. He's hitting that right in line with his hip, or maybe even behind his body. That's a problem.
Guy's tall. I hit a little bit with him at Daytona, and I'm like, you just can't make the ball bounce.
Starts getting in your head too.
Yes. Oh, Ben can't ease it over, and we're on CJ versus the net cord watch here, as no one gets more frustrated than that man right there. But they've held it together.
Second serve.
Oh my, and Alshon wild with that swing, and I would highly recommend that the Johns brothers give him another shot at it here. See if they do.
Partner protection. So we have a flying CJ who's sticking first volleys, and when he is not doing that, his brother is stepping over. So neutralizing those big third shot drives of their opponents right now, and that is a big deal.
Oh no. Oh, the whole crowd felt the groan from CJ there, again off the tape. So the tape that's 2 now.
To his credit, almost no reaction.
None. Oh, and Pickleball gods are like, you don't complain to me, and good things happen. Now have them doubled up, 8-4. Another fabulous counter from Colin Johns, and a little emotion out of CJ there.
Yeah, I mean, that's
just a little.
I mean, it's heavy. Andre doesn't even take a huge swing, and he's just light years late on that ball. Misses by a couple feet wide.
Referee timeout. We have a challenge of the out call. The out call puts us at 9-4-2. We'll now proceed with video.
This is a
loss of a challenge. 2 free challenges remaining. 3 free challenges remaining. Resume play at 9-4-2.
Yeah, we should get like a referee has the ability to not go to the video.
I think we're going to see a tweak of this rule so that the players don't take advantage of it. Earns them a match point.
That's what happens when you get frozen out. You finally get a ball and you leave it higher than you want to.
Timeout receivers, 10-4-2.
Okay. Andre is using everything at his disposal, as well he should.
That's right. And I'm still a believer that these are good rules. And this.
So here we go.
Point, time in, 10-4-2.
Championship Sunday point on the line here. Okay. They grind it out and get the ball back. Now can they find some of that rapid fire offense they had in game number 1? Okay. Andre pulls the first trigger.
Yeah, so rapid fire, no. Offense, yes.
5 more to go is the problem.
5-10-1.
Wow. Wow, just overpowered by the blistering attacks of the best player in the world, Ben Johns.
5-10-2.
And a routine lead for Colin Johns. Match point number 2.
10-5-1.
CJ says out, and Andre erupts with joy as it's in. Wow. Third try.
10-5-2.
Sunday.
I don't know what that is.
Ben and Colin Johns taking down Alshon and Daescu in a tough 3-game match.
Tough is an understatement. Hand up. This was the match that I thought the Johns brothers could falter in. They're sitting at the desk, which makes my comment even more weird. But they are moving on, the #1 seeds to Championship Sunday, the Johns brothers.
Welcome into Pickleball Central Desk. Yeah. Give that to Matt. Not thinking you guys are coming through, but congratulations to you guys. Ben, I'm going to go to you first. You had a tough game against Christian Alshon not too long ago, and then you go back and have to play him again. Does that carry over at all, or is it just a brand new mindset when you step on the doubles court with Colin?
Yeah, I mean, I can't speak for him because it was a pretty, long extended match with a lot of ups and downs. But no, for me personally, usually matches don't really bleed into each other, other than a little bit of fatigue. If you have like a long singles match or like a long mixed doubles match like that, there might be some physical stuff, but yeah, mentally, no, not really.
Colin, all 3 games so different. You win game 1, go down in game 2. What's the conversation like between game 2 and game 3 to get that result?
Yeah, I didn't feel like we had to really change our strategy all that much throughout the match. The visuals were quite difficult on the game we played the second game on. So they started on the bad side, we won that one. Then we got to the bad side, we got down. And then once the sun went down, I felt like it was more of a level playing field there. So ebbs and flows, just like any match. You just got to stay the course and make sure you execute.
Quick follow-up. People love your memes of pickleball, reactions to wind, to net cords, whatnot. What are you feeling out there when something doesn't go your way and maybe you grimace a little bit? Is it just, why is it happening to me?
Well, I think one of my goals for this year is to be a little bit more subdued when that does happen. Of course, you're going to be disappointed if something goes against you, whatever it is, because you want to win. But I think for this year, at least thus far, I've made a pact with myself to try to be a little less
expressive.
Expressive, yes. We'll go with expressive.
He's done a great job so far.
Memes are going to be sad, but we do have some highlights from you guys. It's a tough matchup on the other side, Ben, if you want to talk us through some of these points here. But Daescu on the other side, he's so steady with that slice, really reaching in. Along with Alshon as well, a lot of power, and able to get it done up at the kitchen, though.
Yeah, I mean, off of Andre's slice, I was kind of looking to attack backhands at Christian and just follow up. I mean, my whole thing this whole match was really, as soon as I see something that I can attack, just take it. Like that.
I thought today you went to the two-handed backhand roll dink a lot more than I've seen in the past.
Yes.
Maybe over 50%. Who knows? Is that because that shot is ready now, or has it been ready and that's what the match required?
It's a little bit of both. It's definitely needed some work, and I feel like it's almost there in terms of regularly being used. But it was also kind of a good matchup to use it against Andre because he's so long. When you hit those more penetrating slices, he tends to take them out of the air and just get it on your partner pretty fast. Whereas the two-hander I can hit kind of loopy, and it kind of sits up off the bounce a little bit because it kind of bounces high. But with him hitting a slice, it usually doesn't matter that much. So yeah, it was a little matchup dependent there.
Yeah, the follow-through looks good on it. A little more
looks better.
It
It looks slightly more coordinated.
I like it.
There's been a lot of rule changes now coming into this year. We only have the 1 timeout, 3 challenges, but we saw at the end there, Colin, how they challenge. I want to know just your thoughts on that new challenge there. almost taking it as a timeout. Do you like that, or do you think there should be some discrepancy by the refs to say, no, we're going to continue playing on? That was clearly out. You can't really use it as a timeout.
Yeah, there's a lot of gray area there, so I think that people are going to do it. And if you want to stop in the action, I guess that gives us time to put sponsors on commercials and so forth. So I don't see that going away. I didn't know it was going to happen until this tournament, but thus far it's been fine. And what I do like is if you're out of challenges, you can still challenge. So if you're convinced that the ball was in, there have been a couple instances in the past where people wanted to challenge, especially on some really critical points, and they didn't have any timeouts left. So I do like that you can challenge even if you are out of challenges now.
You guys have another match tomorrow. Obviously, the winner of Federico Staksrud, Hayden Patriquin, Augie Gubb, Martinez Vick making a strong run. You guys going to watch that match in person? You guys going to go home and take some notes? Ben, I know.
Got to go take care of the body.
There you go. Well, congratulations to you guys. We'll see you tomorrow on Men's Doubles.
Thank you.
Maybe a three-peat here by the Johns brothers, Ben and Colin Johns, moving on